What is up, everybody? This is Bobby Gaines here again, live. You heard me live, watching some baseball in 2020. One of the things we thought we might not see this year with the whole pandemic situation and all. But Major League Baseball found a way to make it work. Well, kind of. With a 60-game season, teams playing in their home stadiums, which to this point hasn't proven to always be the best idea. And, of course, here I am watching my beloved Red Sox, who suck. And I didn't really talk a lot about the Red Sox, even before the pandemic, even before any of this stuff happened, when we didn't know if there'd be a season or not. I didn't really talk much about the Red Sox, because there's really nothing to talk about. You guys know me. You know that I get really mad when the Red Sox are lousy, but what gets me more mad than actually losing is just not trying. And I just feel like the Red Sox, not only, did they not improve their team in the offseason, they just kind of tanked their team. I mean, they traded David Price along with Mookie Betts, which they didn't really have to do. I guess you could say they tried to get a better return. The jury's still out on Alex Verdugo, and it probably will be for a year or two because this season's kind of a throwaway at this point. And surprisingly, as I'm watching Christian Vasquez, who's one of the bright spots so far, he looks like he's about to pop out, so there's one out right there. This team just isn't built to win anything, and if they do, it's just going to be a complete fluke. The team just isn't built well at all. And I'm not even an expert, especially as it comes to pitching, but even I know you need more than one actual decent starting pitcher in your rotation to have any kind of shot, even with the bullpens of today. And the Red Sox bullpen stinks too, so it's not like they built this great bullpen. The Red Sox completely, I can't even say they swung and missed, because they didn't even swing. They didn't even take the bat off their shoulders. So the Red Sox didn't do a thing to improve their team, so it's no wonder they're 3-7 right now. Probably going to be 3-8 after tonight. Bottom of the seventh, top of the seventh, they're losing 4-1 to Tampa Bay, who, for all the stuff, Tampa Bay, they've never won a World Series or whatever, and they're not, even though you know that they're going to be a decent team, you don't really think they're going to make it all the way. But Tampa Bay does a good job of at least trying. They built a team with a decent offense, decent pitching. They're always in it. They have actually two really good starters in Blake Snell and Charlie Morton and, I don't know, the entire Tampa Bay roster. But the fact that I could give you two starting pitchers off their roster and I can only give you one off the Red Sox should tell you something. Now, I realize that Eduardo Rodriguez, in the coronavirus situation was not anticipated. But even so, Chris Sale's on the shelf for at least this year and probably, who knows what's going to happen next year. It doesn't look good for the Red Sox this year or going forward. And it's not even that, I don't know, because I've seen Red Sox teams that were bad. I remember the 2015 Red Sox. They didn't finish with a great record. Their pitching staff was eh. But, they had Rick Porcello. They had some okay pitchers. They were at least trying. The offense was starting to come around toward the end of that season. And they started to add pieces to improve the team. And then, finally in 2018, they won the World Series. But it just seemed like, that was a strikeout. It just felt like, after they won that World Series in 2018, they were like, we're good. 2019, they did nothing to really change the team. And they were like an 84-win team or whatever they were. And this year just looks terrible. They traded their best player in Mookie Betts. They got basically nothing for him. Nothing interesting anyway. We'll see what Jeter Downs is. But, did you really need another good hitting outfielder? Infielder? You already have a few. You need pitching. You need a starting pitching for the foreseeable future. That's one thing the Dodgers have. That's one thing the Astros have. Hell, even the Yankees have more starting pitching, and they're a team that's known for offense. The Red Sox have a decent offense. This inning's already over. So there you go. There's your first and maybe last inning of live Red Sox baseball here with Bobby Productions. So thanks for watching, and I guess let's go Red Sox. Hey.